So welcome back. So this is just the follow up of yesterday's recommendation. So yesterday I had shared three charts: Petronet, Bharti Airtel, and Godrej Properties. Out of which Petronet gave a good breakout in the morning itself, and as we expected, it moved up to like 7 to 8 rupees. It moved. So those who have not seen those video, you can just look up my video on 4th January showing the best intraday trades for 5th Jan. In that we had shown how much target we should expect on this particular breakout for the intraday. So as I shown last time, so this is how it's calculated. See, 7.15 rupees. Okay, so you can see it's we calculated 7.25 rupees, and let's see from the breakout area how much it gave. See, this is 7.25, and you can see the stop was almost above 7.25. So this is how you calculate the intraday targets, and it was a good breakout in the morning. And as you can see, those who have not seen the chart before the breakout, I will just show it to them. Yeah, so this is the chart before the breakout. I don't have a good quality chart, I didn't take a screenshot. So this was the chart before the breakout, and as you can see, the last price was 252.45, and it was barely given the breakout and it didn't sustain. So if you coming back to the chart, you can see, as we said, like in the morning, the first 5 minute candle itself, it break out. Even though it opened below the trend line, it break out immediately. So as I said, like I entered the trade just when the next candle, the second candle break the first candle. I took the trade. 254 point something was my entry level, and immediately you can see the stock fell because of the dip in the Nifty. And my stop loss was below this candle. It was 250.95. Yes, that was my stop loss. And you can see it was taking support from the resistance line, because previously it was acting as a resistance. Now it is acting like a support region. And from here, it started its path. So what I did is, once it crossed the previous high, I added similar quantity over here, because I traded very less quantity today, because I know that the market was not in a good opening situation. So I just reduced my quantity, my risk to half that usually I take. And once it breaks this region, I added the same quantity more, and it went up. And I was just waiting. I was expecting it to go up to 261, and between 261 and 262, even though our target was around 259.5 something. And over this candle, I didn't sell anything, because immediately the next candle it bought. But once I saw three red candles and it's breaking this high volume candle, I sold half of my position. And once it continuously giving you the fourth candle, I exited over here. And again the stock went down. So probably what you should do is, once it achieves the target, you should sell at least half of your position, and then keep remaining with a strict stop loss. Never go into loss once your trade is like more than 1:2. At least drag your stop loss to your cost price so that even the market comes down, you will not be having any loss and your capital is protected. So this way you have to trade the breakout. I would say this is the only way, but this is my way actually. This is the way how I trade, and it usually it didn't give any capital loss at least. And one other good trade I took today was the Wipro. Uh, I took the Wipro on the basis of inside candle. Yeah, I ended at 402 and exited at 408 or something, 407 something. I exited. And another trade which gave me loss was Ambuja Cement. Ambuja, actually, this chart was not in my list, so I just found this chart today morning. I was a little bit skeptical if should I trade it or not. But after the Petro, Ambuja gave a very good breakout. I mean, like literally very good breakout. You can see the volume over here. This candle, it is the biggest volume. But immediately it came down. My stop loss was somewhere around here, and it hit my stop loss. It's okay. The Petro and Wipro covered my loss and gave me profit. So that's a good thing. That's how the trading goes. I couldn't share this chart with you, but it was good I didn't share. And let's see what happened to our Godrej. The Godrej property didn't trigger. It went down, but I was not interested in selling the stock. Let's look Bharati. Bharati also didn't trigger. It went sideways. So we are not interested in one. It was not breaking out. So today's trade was Petro and it was very good. So I hope I know it's only very few views, but at least the people who viewed, I one person at least could have traded. I wish. Thank you guys.